A quick update on XCN. So XCN, what I did here, we're looking at the Gate.io weekly candle chart. You can see the box here that I drew, and we're pretty much back at this area once again where it has held as support. You know, it did break it back here, of course, but right now we are holding it once again. I would have to say any lower than it is right now at pretty much 009, then it's going to kind of fall off the table a little bit here. The other thing we can kind of do is if we go from the low here to that wick high where we had that nice run up, you can see that we're below the 382. We tagged the point 0.5, but like I said, with that macro box here, if we're going to go lower than this, then we could be in store for the 005 level and even lower down to the 618 at 45. So just keep that in mind. You could still drop on XCN here. Not saying we are, you know, a 36 even down to a 50% move, depending on what the market's going to do here. We really need to pick things up because we're getting toward the end of October now, November coming up, and we're going to be bullish more than we're going to be bearish, I think. Coming up. And if we look at the money flow on XCN here, you can clearly see from this low here, we made a lower low and we're making higher lows on the money flow. So that is bullish divergence there. So that could be telling us that this area that we're in right now, you know, kind of in the middle of nowhere based on fibs, that is, that we're about to get a bounce back up. So with that being said, let's look at the price we need to beat to be bullish right now to break this downtrend. So without making this update too long, I am still very bullish on the macro side of things for XCN. It is going to have a large pump once again once it runs, just like it did last time. But looking at it here, going from the high to the low, we're stuck down below the 236. So once this thing finally gets back over a penny, we possibly could break the downtrend, and then you would be bullish over about a penny and a half, that 382 at about 1.4, and then clearly the double 618 for the breakout back to the upside over 2. And that's what we've gone over many times, is once we get back over 2 pennies on XCM, that's when you can start getting excited about the price moving up to these higher targets. Now, the last time we covered it, I think it was on a live stream, but this may be a good target range for the upside on Onyx coin here. Anywhere in this box for a slightly lower high, up for about a 19x, up to about a 27x in this area. So up to about, you know, 20 to 25 cents is a good price range, I think. And if you're a moon boy on XCN, then we do have the 1272 here up at 87. That is almost a 100x, so a 94x up to that level there. It'll probably go to a dollar if it's going to go that high. So you would be looking at about 110x almost on XCN. And you can see we do have the market caps on the chart if it was to hit these areas. So what are your thoughts on XCN at this point? Are you still bullish on it? Are you still holding? Do you think the bottom is in here? This could be the area to where we finally have that move down in the downtrend, that spring down, and now we can start rather to finally move up once again on XCN. So like I said, comment down below your thoughts. None of this is financial advice, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.